Well, Mary and Brian, we can tell you that investigators have not only been at the family's home here in Elizabeth, there is also a very large FBI presence over in Linden, New Jersey, where Rahami was taken into custody yesterday. Now, we can also tell you that U.S. law enforcement officials are now telling CBS News that they have recovered notebooks and writings of Rahami's that they're hoping will help them zero in on a motive. Ahmad Khan Rahmani's father this morning emerging from the family restaurant in Elizabeth with a law enforcement officer by his side, dodging a swarm of cameras while walking to his SUV. Earlier, the elder Rahami telling reporters this. Law enforcement officials tell CBS News they have recovered handwritten notes from the 28-year-old, a naturalized U.S. citizen from Afghanistan. They say some of the writings include talk about Osama bin Laden and Americans killing Muslims. They also say he subscribed to ideologies like Al-Qaeda and Boko Haram. One of the main concerns of law enforcement right now.
That, we get to the bottom of this investigation and try to figure out if he did act alone. I think it's a good sign that we found him in a doorway, that he was found in a doorway. Hopefully that means he had nowhere to go, so that's a pretty good sign.
As part of the probe, investigators will pour through the troves of evidence collected, speak with relatives, friends, and Rahami's neighbors in Elizabeth who frequented that family restaurant.
When it came to burgers, he made the best burgers in town.
What's still not clear, why Rahami allegedly chose the targets he did in Chelsea, the Jersey Shore, and in Elizabeth. The man who ended his run from the law by alerting police after finding him sleeping outside his bar. Today, downplaying his role in the case.
I just did what any American would have done, any American citizen would have done.
As for the Linden police officers who Rahami is alleged to have fired at, both are expected to recover.
They're in good shape and good spirit today.
And Rahami is being held on $5.2 million bail. He is in custody at University Hospital, where at last check he was in critical but stable condition. So far, he is facing 5 counts of attempted murder. Of course, a long list of terror charges are expected as well. Reporting live this afternoon from Elizabeth, New Jersey, Janelle Burrell, CBS 2 News.